Hello. Sound. Hi everybody. Hi Nemeth. Hi Nova. How are you doing? You're here giving them kitty paws. Oh man, it's been a minute since since I streamed. I wasn't feeling good for a while, but I am back. Chaos, destruction, and disorder. Great, perfect, completely on brand for you. Doing good. Have flying unlocked finally. Yes. If you need help with some of those mounts, I'm more than happy to help you get those realm board mounts. You have to unlock the extremes for those, but I'll help you do that. Help you get those, farm them. Oh no! No, I am under leveled. Oops! I am still Viper. I'm gonna die. Oh. Oh, I don't want to go back to Gradon yet. Oh. Been leveling crafters since you unlocked it. Awesome. Yeah, I still don't have any crafters leveled up well. By having your chocobo out and healing, true, but right now it's level 80 because I was Viper versus my actual character that is at level. But it would help having my chocobo out doing that. But usually I don't need to because usually I'm 100. But I forgot I switched over to do roulette earlier. So whoops. It'll be fine. I don't know if it'll be fine because I just died. So you didn't have the chocobo out to heal you, true. Oh, I haven't really done stuff with my chocobo. I think it's set on whatever. Put on healer sense. Let's see. Oh, maybe I should set this to location. Let's see if my Viper can do it. We're about an hour away to with my buddy and take a jiu-jitsu class with. He's trying to get his own gym going. So I wanted to show support. Turned out I'm the only one who showed. Oh no. That sucks. I mean, it's really great that you went and showed your support for your friend. Like, I'm sure that meant a lot to them. That's gotta really suck for him for putting in all that effort, you know? Nobody else showed up. I would say just keep doing the stuff and, like, you know, social media, some physical flyers maybe. Maybe some people show up. That sucks. Must be really disappointing. But me and him took that time to help fix some of our problems. That's good. You turned it into a positive. We're able to do something, learn, hopefully practice some things. That still is. It's got to be a bummer. He made some flyers. He's gonna take them all to police departments. I would say police departments, maybe high schools. Post them around in general. Social media with the soul sucking amoeba with no gratification. It sucks, but like, you know, it helps a little bit depending. I would say maybe like those, like next door neighbor things also. You won't get that many hits, but some people might see it. He says, don't mind me, I'm just unhinged. We've been known that. Uh, but yeah, no, I would put like you said, police departments, maybe some high schools, outside of like grocery stores and stuff like that. Just kind of put them around places where people frequently traffic. Listen to your weak one, I'll toss ya. No. Okay, let's see if I die here. In fact, I found the gym I'm currently in by looking up on Google Maps. Exactly. If I die. Oh, I forgot, because I'm warrior. I meant to be, oh, yep. I meant to be my Viper, but I already switched. True, I did. Okay. I made you reevaluate your life. I thought I was still Viper for some reason, even though I literally just switched. I'm still having a lot of brain fog from not feeling well. But true, if I died with the Chocobo out, I think I'd have to quit. I'd have to delete my whole account. She's cute. She kind of looks like a Vieira Lise. I promise. What do you want with us? You think I'm scared of a fancy title? I'll take the royal ears as a trophy as soon as I get free of these ropes. I like them feisty. Good. Well, I didn't say all that. It's implied. I said reevaluate, little maybe taking it for you. Don't play games with me. Where's Pokemon? Where's my sister? Also, I watched the No Clip interview about 1.0. Oh, I haven't seen that yet. One of my viewers recommended me to watch it. Ooh, was it good? Did you like it? Was it interesting? Totally recommend. Okay. I have to give it a watch then. We were hired to nab Third Promise at Saul. I don't know where they took her. Hired by whom? We weren't told that either. Only Wabakesa knows. After all, very insightful of the community, how it came to be. Ooh. I'm actually really impressed that they, from what little bit that I do know that they did, that they like actually took the time to like rebuild everything, you know? That's super cool. I'm super interested in watching that. I've heard a little bit about it, but I haven't actually seen it. I'm walking. I mean, it's not like I fly, but right amount. Green, glowy, sparkly points. I always run past. They kept the game going, and it's best to make a better community, all while making a realm of wonder. And it was only a year and a half to rebuild it. That's crazy. What do you want, Taylor? What? Wanna go out? That's really impressive. To be done in like that short amount of time. Am I not supposed to be seen? I didn't read the duty thing. Oh, the best at sneaking. I've also been working on a new entry into your triangles. Ooh, very cool. How's that going? Is it going well? I failed. Manage to use the same concept of it. Similar scenario to hit the triangle. That's super cool. That progression when you're learning new skills or like even improving on it and like getting better is so rewarding and it's so cool. And like once you hit it and once you get it, or at least the progression you're making, is so rewarding. So besides chaos and destruction and disorder, have you been doing anything fun? Oh, I failed again? Oh, because I took too long. Ugh. Going as well as it can go against white belts. Um, they don't do things between certain scenarios that make sense. Ah. Yeah, putting that twerk work at my job. Gotta pay them bills somehow. There you go. I feel like a cartoon character who's just like, you can't see me, and I have a very obvious chocobo out. Thank you, Mama blessed me. The entry requires me to fail a hip bump, make him post up on the mat, so I can do the opposite side. No! Damn it! They couldn't see me from there. Shoot the choking leg over and lock in triangle. But they're not doing the thing, they're not posting out, is what I'm assuming. I hate these supposed sneaking ones. There's no actual sneaking mechanic. You just have to be behind stuff. And also, I'm bad at it. So, I'm also being impatient, so I understand that. Most of the white belts I roll don't realize when I break their posture. They don't try to regain posture, just let me have control. 'Cause, 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 'cause very kind of him to just restart at the point every single time. I don't realize it's bad to let me control it like that. I wasn't doing something specific. Punishing them for let me have control like that. I don't know what the little yellow around. Running like that. Sometimes it goes away. I don't know if it means I'm like very close that they can hear me or what it means. Yes, Mime. That is me. Oh! Don't see me. No, I failed again. So what is your opinion on reverse cowgirl? Is it beneficial or is it one-sided? I think it's depends on the partner, depends on what you like. I think it also depends on temperature and kind of like what you like when you're on top, you know? So I would say definitely beneficial, typically more for one, but no, I don't know, if you like certain things, it's good. Depends if she knows how to ride or not. I guess that's also true, yeah. I love it because I get to enjoy the view. Yeah, no, don't get me wrong, the view's great. And also, you know, regular cowboy, you can grab around. But, you know, you can also grab from, you know, when you're in reverse. But it does weird you out. Why? Let me let my dog back in. No, get to poke at the chocolate starfish. No. She knows what she's doing. She knows what she is doing. She's just sitting there watching my toes, throwing gang signs or something in the dark. I want to know who you've been with. That's just her progress report me. Just like a whipping is ours. The higher the number, the better the grade. That's really funny. Does that mean I got 10 toes? I would assume that the number of gang signs is thrown out there and summoning. You could give them Olympic rating. could also be storm based on how good of a ballerina point you have. The more Naruto techniques you accomplish, the better her grade is. True, true. Here with that Jujutsu Kaisen the domain expansion. Oh, I want to be done with this already. Be complete. Yes. Heavenly orifices. No. Really takes a new meaning to unlimited void. I feel like I'm about to regret this, but fair enough. You chose this. You have allowed this. I have. I didn't think about it when I made a hot dog. It wasn't the original commentary I was worried about. Here's the Earth. No. Hey, Latia. Yes, you're not surprised it's already degen. And it is. It's because it's Nova Nemeth in here. At least we know she's messy like a promising princess now. Really, I didn't expect otherwise. you doing, Elatia? Watching Echo struggle to be able to talk while she eats and really never see. Don't choke. You want to talk. Oh. Another follow duty? That's stupid. I know, you probably never say don't choke. But choking is fun though. Neva says it is. I walk so slow. I know it's so being choked. The tears are struggling, the worms slip and slide. Oh! You know, I was talking to someone and I said I should put an overlay when it's degen hours. If I'm ever like, hey, we're not gonna do degen hours yet. And I was like, that's actually not a bad idea. For on the days that I'm like, hey, we're gonna keep it, you know, PG up until a certain time. Or I guess PG-13, because I don't think we're ever gonna do PG. Not that I'm saying that's what I'm trying to do, but like, you know. But in general, you know. And then even says I never listen. Hi, Kuya, how are you doing? I hopped in your stream the other day, but my thing wasn't working and I couldn't really chat, but I was watching this the other day. I mean, at that point, I'm gonna need duct tape for my mouth. Probably. I don't trust you, you don't trust yourself. Have you been progressing, Kuya? Where are you at? Finished Shadowbringers last night? Oh, awesome! What'd you think? Make it way too easy.
Better late than never. That Marmorja. He's the one who kidnapped Wook-Lamart.
Best expansion by far and looking forward to Endwalker. Cool. That's my favorite. I like Endwalker also, but Shadowbringer's definitely my favorite by far. By the way, Miner and Ninja are at 50 plus. Oh my god, that's amazing. I really need to get my...
So we're still unsure.
My
if we can
crafting
follow him a
stuff
bit
and the
longer,
others up.
confirm his connection to the abductors.
After the 28th. I need to grind on this.
That will complicate matters.
Confound it!
If I set out now, I can trail them along the riverbank.
Do it!
Even if it costs you the contest.
What worth is the throne if I lose my sister to win it?
Aww. It's really sweet.
Very well then. I'll send word when I locate her.
So I'm in a friend's live on TikTok. Ooh. Yeah, what's going on in that TikTok live?
Till then, I suggest you save your strength. A rescue attempt could turn ugly.
She did yell at her cats. One's a boy, the other's a girl. Stop licking your sister. That's funny. Hi, Mimi.
That who we go just now. I swear.
Hi,
I've seen him with
everybody.
that cool Jaja.
Hi, everybody from Mimi's. That's okay. I see some of Mimi's emotes on there, so I can picture them. Hi. Welcome in. Oh, there it is.
Knowing the way that monster works, he probably hired
Hi,
bandits to kidnap her so he
hi.
could steal her keystones.
Hi, X. How are you? Hi,
My
Mimi.
sister is more than a match for a gang of untrained ruffians.
Did you end up getting any of
She
your
must have been
stuff you were looking
ambushed
for?
or deceived.
Your maps? Nima says, we are a well-behaved and fun-loving group here. Well-behaved? No, not at all. Badly behaved. Fun and loving group, yes. Nima says, crap. Mimi's gonna air me out. Mimi, get him! Get him! And we just finished the challenge, which was like, oh, good, good, I'm so glad.
I should have been there. If those bastards had hurt her.
Echo just straight up dragged me under the bus with this. 100%. So, welcome Raiders, everybody who's in here still. We are doing Dawn Trail,
Forgive me.
MSQ,
Snapping at you.
and
will
about
get my
to,
sister
you know,
back.
drag and expose Nemeth.
I'm afraid I've always been like this when it comes to Lamachi. The thought of her being in danger sends me into a panic.
I like that they care about each other so much. Hi, Omega, how are you? Well, at least they weren't here like 10 to 15 minutes ago, true.
But isn't that how families
Good to
should
see
be?
ya!
These days, Turali Mikote live however they please. But the clan into which I was born kept to the nomadic traditions of our ancestors.
Hi, X! Mimi was talking about Saxon cum. I believe it. I believe it. And then she kept saying that she was gonna... What'd she say? Lick some ass? Or what was she saying earlier? And she's like, wait, no, not like that. I don't remember what you said. It was something and I went, what? Shout out to the lovely femme auras in this guy for like an online RPG.
They herded their own neck across the plains, always moving with the seasons.
What about tongues, I think she said kick some ass, but it sounded like something else when she said it originally. So I went, huh?
During one such migration,
Oh yeah, that I'm gonna eat her ass. I mean, eat her ass. I mean, don't clip that. That was it. That was it. 100%.
all alone,
That is the exact quote. Thank you. Can you
without a
clip that?
single
Please send that.
word of explanation.
What are you laughing at? I don't know what clips played while I was away. That's so funny.
A chance encounter with a kind Pelu merchant was the only reason I survived. Taking pity on me, he taught me his trade that I might fend for myself.
It's a familiar tweet, not me retweeting that shit. My screens weren't turning on, like, at all for a while, and then, like, I had to unplug everything, and then one monitor was showing up, but it wasn't the main monitor, and it wasn't registering it that there was 2 monitors, and so, that was what I was having the issue yesterday and the day before, and then I was just like, I wasn't feeling well, so I'm like, I'm not dealing with it, and I got it fixed yesterday. And he was, it's because she's downloading the naughty. No!
I became a storekeeper in Tuliyolal's market.
What was the fix? Honestly,
The
just
servant found and adopted me.
force restarting it a few times, like cycling it through, and then just completely disconnecting everything, and unplugging everything, and just keeping one monitor plugged in for a while, and letting it boot up that way, and then adding the second monitor back in. And showing her skills. No!
I had already been in the palace some time when Lamachi came to join us. Like me, she had been cast aside.
You can't say no.
I knew the pain of solitude and wanted to spare her that suffering.
I think that my storage is really low on it, and then I think I probably need to upgrade storage, and I need to upgrade some memory, I think. You saw me dinner. I'm eating. It's a valid food. It's a valid food. That's why I said as soon as I brought it over, I was like, oh man. I'm gonna have to do a whole motherboard swap on my sister's PC. That means I'm gonna have to buy a new processor, new RAM. Yeah. I think I might need new RAM because of streaming, because I have so much stuff open, and I think that's why it crashed last time. But I also need more storage added on, so I don't know which one I should do first. Hi, Fluffy. How are you doing? Oh, it's valid, but the way you ate it, that was practice. How else are you supposed to eat a hot dog?
As this tiny child's new brother, I swore I would always be there for her.
You ever had me cry for real? Oh no! Eating is one thing, but I don't even want to know what you're gonna say. RAM drop prices because people had optimized their AI not to need so much RAM, but I'm not sure where the prices are about to go. They could drop even more, or they could shoot back up in the coming months. Okay, so if they're down low, then I should probably try to purchase some RAM while I can.
So, as you might now
Real quick,
understand,
I'll be back later
I
with
was stuck
drinks.
in
Let's
nothing
do
to
drinks.
rescue her.
Yes, lurk. They aren't low, but they're lower than what they were. Okay, cool. I mean, also, I don't want to. I feel like I should have bought my stuff before, but I was like, I don't know how to put it in my computer. I don't know how to, like, you know, upgrade my PC. I'll just wait, which I shouldn't have waited because I should have bought it like last year. But yeah, but you know, I didn't know. RAM swap is simple. I don't know if, and at least for storage, I don't know if my computer has a different, like, chip slot to put more storage, or if I have to get that kind of a USB connector thing. I could teach a toddler to do it. Teach! We can find out after stream. Yes, that would be great.
While we await word from Thancred,
Later, Mimi. See you
I
in a
suggest
bit.
we prepare ourselves to travel downriver. You have a boat, yes?
It's just adult Legos, to be honest.
Not to delay pursuit. If we were unsure of their guilt before, then this surely proves it. Before we act, however, let us regroup with
Expensive
your comrades.
Legos, more expensive than regular Legos.
The call?
That's Minecraft. Maybe I should push it back a little bit. I feel like it's peaking.
Understood. We'll meet you at many fires.
Have an Echo build a Lego set on stream. We could do a chat. I have a flower set of Legos. I don't know where it's at, but my friend got me one for my birthday before. I never put it together. Let's see if I can find it, and maybe one of these days we just do a chat stream and I build it. Adult Legos for me is customizing your own gummy ship. God, I hated doing that. I had such a hard time with the gummy ship, honestly. I don't know, man. New Legos, dynamic pricing. They got... There's dynamic pricing? I heard about the, what's it called? The smart block, and that they were pricing them super high on that. I did hear about that, but I didn't hear about, dynamic pricing for them. That's crazy. I built a Lego sword one day and had a blast with it, not gonna lie. I made a flying a PS1 and Kingdom Hearts 1. Do you have a picture? Because can you post that? I want to see it. Yeah, all the desirable Lego sets are gonna be going up in price. Oh my god. I helped my friend and I years ago built an X-Wing before. She and I built that, and we started building a Death Star one, but I don't think we ever finished that. I think it's like half built still to this day. And a Lego AK-47. Oh my god, that's... My buddy has a Lego N64. That's so cool. If you have pictures, send them. I want Lego Card 98. Honestly, I think just Lego sets are super cool in general. I like watching some of the short form Lego content that people build when they build new stuff. I always think that's really fun. Aspen said Pixar. Okay, cool. You know that Starry Night painting that's famous? Yes. It's got that in Legos! I didn't know they sold that! Echo, where's my Dobby mommy? You need to build up the community so they can submit their applications for you. It's not actual Lego brand, but they're good. Okay. Cool. I like that. I really like a lot of the other companies that are branching out. They're not technically Lego, you know. I think some of the difference I've heard is like the clutch power is not as good as Lego because they, you know, they have a patent on it. For things, for like some of those like not Lego ones, but you know, a lot of these you don't need it. But there's a Lego typewriter. That's cool. But it's expensive. Here, I want to see how much that costs. Oh, that's so almost $400. But it looks so cool. Oh, that looks so cool. That looks amazing. But that's expensive. If only I had that type of fuck you money. 100%. Nima says, I want to get Legos, but you move too much. Oh, and I'm seeing a picture of the internal part, and it's so cool. Planning to move one more time, then you'll start getting Legos. Cool, cool. I know I've moved around. I've moved around quite a bit. Like this is the longest I've been in a place, which is about 2 years. In like quite a long time. And I'm also looking to move, hopefully, eventually. Once I get a more permanent place, I also want to get more stuff. Especially something like Legos, it's like delicate and everything. You could glue them and everything, but you have to be careful because if you mess it up, it's stuck and you're done. And also like some people don't like gluing them, some people do, but hey, are you seeing the internal pictures? Are you damn jealous? The longest slave is about 2 years. Yeah, same. Oh. In the last 2 years, you moved 10 times. That's crazy. Or 20 years. Yeah, I've moved. Let's see. It would be. Moved about 9 times, 9 or 10 times in the past. Nine, 8 years, but some of them were like I was only at a place for a couple months and then I left, or you know, is that right? Feels like too many times. I'm not sure. I've lost count of how many times I moved around. I would have to sit down and count it also. Same. It's been too fucking many. These last 4 years, the longest I've ever lived in a house. Yeah, that's crazy. I know I'd like to have a place where I could like settle down and like, you know, live at and like customize. Cause I'm always one of those people that like, oh, it would be so cool if we put in shelves and we did this and we did that and we painted and like, you know, what if I got different stuff? But then it's always like, well, I'm not going to be here very long. Like I'll be here for a year, maybe 2 years. And the longest I've been in an apartment or like a place that I'm renting is like 2 years. The moment I hit 18, I was moving every 2 years. Yeah, basically, it was 2 years is the longest, 1 year, even a couple months, because there was a couple times where like I didn't like where I was living at, and it was like month to month. I moved somewhere else that was month to month, or I moved somewhere else where like their lease was ending in a few months, and their roommate moved out, and so they were subletting for like the couple months. Oh, we don't want to be in this house, but it's looking like we're about to buy it for my grandma. Would it change it if you like purchasing it from your grandmother, or does that change your feelings on it, or is it just like it's either way you want to get out of it? I've experienced living anywhere from under a bridge to a house and everything in between. Yeah. I've also had some pretty rough living situations as well. Never under a bridge, always at least a car. But, yeah. Then we're gonna actually start putting money into it once it's for sure ours. Oh, okay, so it's like, you'd like to fix it up because there's stuff about it you don't like. That makes sense. So it's been interesting. Yeah, you learn a lot of, like, tips and tricks and stuff like that, which is unfortunate because you really shouldn't have to. Either way, once it's all said and done, I want it sold. Got it. What is it about it that you don't particularly like? That you want to benefit from all their hard work? That makes sense. You're gonna put all your money, blood, sweat, and tears into it. Yeah. I know. See, I think that's also part of the reason why, like, when I rent places, I don't paint. I don't really do much. I just put up my furniture and, like, sometimes some of my decorations, but I don't put in shelves. I don't do whatever. Even though I would be taking down the shelves and taking them with me. It's one of those things where I'm not going to be here a long time, so why am I putting in all that effort to something I don't even know how long I'm going to be here for, when, like, almost for sure I'll only be here a couple months or a year. The plumbing, the carpet had to be ripped up because my mom lived here. She let her dogs be sick. Oh no! That's terrible. And that, like, seeps into the wood too underneath. I've dated a girl who finds it completely insane that I don't have a large wardrobe or many items for myself. I mean, I can understand why it's like, oh wow, you don't have a lot of stuff, you know, but, like, the second you're like, oh well, like, I've moved a lot, I've done whatever, or, like, you know, I think it's kind of oh, okay, that makes sense. And, like, to be fair with me, I'm a little, not like a true hoarder or anything like that, but, like, I like to hold on to stuff because I've had moments where I didn't have a lot of stuff, or, like, because I moved so much, it was like, it's so exhausting to move everything. So for a while, like, I only had, like, my bed. And, like, I had my bed and my clothes and stuff like that, and I didn't have much of anything. So when I was, like, looking for roommates, they're like, well, what kind of furniture are you bringing with you? I was like, none. I have my bedroom stuff and that's it. And they're like, what about any communal stuff? I was like, 0. The backyard is trashed, but it's a good yard. Central AC unit is fucked. Oh, that's expensive. But if it's a good yard, it has a lot of potential, which is good. Gladly it's concrete, so we ripped it up years ago, so that's fine. Okay, that's good. That's good. Oh, I passed it. I'm not paying. Yeah, they can't grasp the concept. Oof. I never dated her. What am I missing? I mean, sometimes dating's not great. I'll let you know. Your Dobby Mommy Fluffy. You'll find out when we get you your Dobby Mommy. But yeah, relationships take a lot of work, Fluffy. Like, they honestly are. Like, even when you find, like, a good person that you match with and it's not difficult, you still have to do stuff to maintain a relationship. You still have to, like, you know, be involved, be invested, work on continuously, like, improving yourself, or, you know, being present in the relationship. And even when things are good, you know, things happen in life and things become difficult, you know? So, but I also hate how ugly these concrete floors are. There's screwed up paint on the floor. Oof. I mean, you could get rugs. I mean, I don't know how expansive, how bad. You can get rugs or runners, and that might help at least, like, cover it a little bit. Sea bags with a week and a half's worth of underwear, tank tops, socks, boxers, 2 suits, and a suit bag, and 2 pairs of sneakers, and a pair of dress shoes. That's not bad. Like, honestly, that's not bad for having... Like, that's more than I thought you were talking about. So that's actually not bad. And the fact that you even have suits, like, that's good. I mean, I can understand you not having more variety, but also women tend to have more clothes in general. And men tend to have like their staples and stuff like that. So even that's not bad at all. Nova says, "Don't worry, Fluffy. I feel the pain." I would say right now the most stuff I've had since I was 18. Well, that's good. You guys can actually find someone to be my dime. You'll get the super love from Fluffy. Even though most of the stuff I have is not really anything I need. But you have the essentials that you need, right? But the extra stuff you have, you don't need, but you like or you want. I think that's what I'm reading, what you're saying. But when things are good, you realize... but when you think things are good, but then you realize you're the only one putting in effort. The story of my fucking life. Like, Mayo. That's always rough. I can see that being rough, being the only one putting in the effort, the only one, you know, doing things. Like, that is really hard, because it does make you feel unloved. It makes you feel, you know, unprioritized or unimportant, you know? So even if it's unintentional from your other partner, like, it does kind of suck. So that's something where, like, you have to communicate and do that. And hopefully they put in the effort. Even suits for job interview. Yeah, but you still have them, is what I mean. The clothes were for my work week with a couple days so I can do laundry. Yeah, I got some extra stuff than I'm used to. Kind of bugs me, but I can manage it in a car at least. Yeah. Love isn't a feeling. That feeling of being in love. Real love comes from when that feeling has faded and you see all the flaws in that person, the imperfections that they have, the qualities about them you don't like, but through it all, they are still the one you choose. I actually really like that. That kind of feeling of infatuation does kind of fade, you know? You just moved over here? Okay, well, I'm off to bed. I need to be up for work mañana. A busy day coming my way because spring is springing. Lol. Good night, Nemeth. Have a good Monday. You want coffee? This late? Or are you someone that coffee doesn't affect too much? Because that's kind of me. I can drink coffee late at night. Continue G-Gen without me. Not you live in your last will and testament. Ma'am, have you met me? I have met you. I have met you. I realized after I asked the question, I was like, actually, probably. The issue most people will run into in modern dating is finding someone that's aware of that too, especially when the whole honeymoon phase ends. Honeymoon and knowing it will end. I do feel like a lot of people are like, I don't know if romanticizing, but kind of like romanticizing this, like, oh, it has to be perfect, it has to be whatever. But like, I don't know, you can't really grow together without any challenges, any kind of like Nova was saying, that you, despite the flaws, despite everything, you still love them, you want to be with them, you know, and make it work. I think if, you know, if you're always chasing that feeling of infatuation and that feeling of everything, you know, like you guys said, it does fade and it goes away, then you're never going to establish a good deep relationship, you know? And maybe you feel it with one person or something like that, or maybe you, like, I've had friends who've, like, they feel something for this one person, but, like, they don't feel the same way back, or, like, it doesn't develop how they want it to and everything, and they're just so set on that person. And I'm like, girl, like, he's not good for you. You need to stop. But, you know, she's like, oh, well, I get that feeling. And I'm just like, okay, but is he any good to you? And, like, the answer's like, no. I finally got more K-Cups and creamer. Yeah! Things I've found, at least with people my age, 2003 baby, is that they just want the excitement, and once it fades, they're on to the next. Yeah, I definitely know people like that. I have some friends who will only date through the excitement, and then it's like, well, it's kind of boring now. It's like, well, the boring, like, find the fun in being stable and being boring, and find the fun together, you know? Not in every situation, but a lot of them. That, and when they get older, looks exactly. That's also another thing. Like, people are like, I'm only looking for someone who looks like this, or only someone who's whatever. I was like, looks fake. You get older, you want to be with a partner who loves you, wants to be with you, kind of despite of what you look like. You're gonna get old. You're gonna look you're gonna look older. You're gonna age. You might gain weight. You might lose weight. You might whatever. Like, you know, they don't want stability. I think, like, some people just want excitement, and, like, if that's what you only thing that you want, find other people who only want excitement, then that's fine, you know? Also, don't be crying later that, like, oh, like, how come things turn out the way they did with this person that you obviously weren't looking for something good with them? Or the people you're picking are all wrong, you know? They want the excitement they can get from casual relationships. Like, don't get me wrong, it's fun. Like, when you're meeting someone new, the excitement, everything is fun. But I prefer, like, the comfort and the stability and that safeness that you feel with people, that, like, once you really get to know them and you're in a good, secure relationship, like, that kind of, oh, you're my best friend, I can tell you anything, I can come to you on a bad day, I can just sit in quiet with you, I don't feel like I need to put up a pretense. You know, I really like that. Like, I can be as weird and as whatever, you know, without feeling like I'm being judged. You can truly be yourself, yeah. And also, you know, someone who's supportive of you, of your dreams, of your goals, of, or who tries to support you in a way, like, things are, you know, like, maybe, like, I usually cook, right? So, like, you know, I usually cook, but let's say I'm really stressed because of work or something like that. Maybe my partner will, like, order food or cook for me, or maybe, like, you know, do some more of those chores that, like, you know, I usually do. Things like that where, like, let's find a way to support you. Maybe it's just sitting with you and, like, or let's watch a movie and relax and unwind. You know, have a glass of wine and unwind. You can live in the boring and still adore them, exactly. And you can also make stuff exciting for yourselves by, you know, doing new things, taking a class together, learning a new skill, traveling somewhere if you have the money, you know, watching a new TV show, you know, things like that. You can find excitement in life, you know, based on kind of any budget. Hi, traveler. Buenos nachos from the apartment. Did someone say traveling somewhere? We were talking about how a lot of people will chase just the excitement in relationships. And Elatia was saying that you can, you know, once you establish a relationship, well, we were all saying, once you establish a relationship, things can get quote unquote boring, right? Because it's like normal, it's routine and everything like that. And that's really normal. But you can live in, Elatia was saying, you can live in the boring and still adore your partner. And I was saying, and you can also, if it's feeling too boring, you can make excitement for yourself somewhere. And whether that could be traveling, that could be, you know, picking up a new skill, doing something fun, going out with friends, or doing whatever, you know? Say your name and you shall appear. Yeah! are you doing, Traveler? Everyone wants that 50-50, but fails to realize it's not always going to be 50-50. Your partner isn't always going to be able to be like that. Some days you're only going to be able to get 20 or 40. And your partner's going to have to pick up that 10 to 30. Yes, 100%. Like you know, and also your 50-50 might be different to other people, you know? Like, for some people, maybe monetary is the 50 and then the household stuff is the other 50. Sometimes it's you both work, so you both do household stuff. And, you know, whatever your 50-50 you've decided on, it could also change based on health, based on tiredness, stress, you know, just, you know, not being super present, and your other partner has to pick up the slack, but then you also have to pick up the slack eventually, too. And it's kind of this tug and pull of making sure everything's taken care of. Your partner and yourself is taken care of, and that you guys are supporting each other. Just stay home and play Claire Obscure. It was amazing! Ooh, I haven't played that yet. Hi, Unforgiven! How are you doing? I haven't talked to you in a bit. How am I? I'm good. I'm feeling better now. I wasn't feeling super great for a while, and I had some tech issues also. How's Dawn Trail? I'm liking it so far. It does have a slow start, and I don't feel super engaged as much. I feel like the pacing is a little slow. I like the characters, but it's definitely slower. I haven't gotten super far yet. As long as you're able to communicate with them about all that, about what's going on for you, it should work out fine. Exactly. Like, you know, I think there's a certain amount of give your partner some slack anyway. Things aren't going, but if it's a consistent thing, let's say like on both ends, let's say you're the partner who's picking up all the slack, right? And it's getting a lot for you, that's when you should communicate to your partner that this is being a little too much. Do you think you can step up? And if the other partner can't, that's for them to communicate and be like, hey, I'm unable to do this because of this. Can you give me a little bit more time? Or here's how I can help. Do a little bit more here, or I'll try better, you know? And also, when you're the partner, you should be communicating, especially if it's going on for a bit, like, hey, I'm not feeling well, or I have this big thing at work. Do you think you could take over dinner duty? Things like that. Elatine's Dawn Trail Snore Trail for the first half. No! I will refrain from my assessment of based on trail until you're further. Okay, and Omega agrees. I know, it is a little... I wouldn't say snore trail. It is slow. The pacing's not super great. But there's things about it I do like. I like it better so far than the beginning of A Realm Reborn. Because I did not give a shit about anybody in the beginning of A Realm Reborn. I like the characters more than I do Stormblood characters in the beginning. I can actually name characters besides, like, Lys in Stormblood. Give me an original Stormblood character that was only in Stormblood. I can't tell you their name. Besides maybe Monago. And that's only because she showed up again later. And she was a cute cat girl. One thing I found that helps everyone says, oh, I want a partner that's going to take care of me. No, that's not how it's supposed to be. The better thought process that I'll take care of me for you, and you take care of yourself for me. And then when we can't take care of ourselves, don't be afraid to ask each other for help. Oh, that's actually really nice. I think I understand what you're saying, but I would say maybe people are asking a partner who is willing to take care is maybe what they're asking for. But I do understand what you're saying. I do kind of agree. Like, you can't... I mean, you can. You should put it all on your partner. I feel like I will be the perfect husband 80% of the time when I'm home. And clean when I'm home. Never emotionally available. Just to put a sponge in my hand. Whatever the problem. Make it up in cleaning projects. That's funny. You'd be perfect for a super introverted person who needs a lot of alone time. A Realm Reborn exists. It kind of does. The only exciting part of it, I think, is the kidnapping, the base, you know, and then the main scenario quest roulette ones, you know? And then that's the only kind of, like, exciting part. everything else was just, it's there and I'm going through it. Stormblood is incredibly forgettable. I don't blame you. I like the Doma portion more. But for the Alamigo stuff, I can't tell you, besides Monago, I can't tell you an original character from that expansion. Hi, Howler. How are you? Thank you for joining chat. That's a super cute emote.
The third promise is up ahead. She's unharmed, but we best not dally.
Let's get our kitten back. Yes, you should be able to come to your partner 100% of my issues when they don't want to take care of themselves. Got it. Yeah, no, you can't, no, at least not make an effort to take care of yourself. You can't put it all on your partner. You have to be able to take care of yourself, at least to an extent. And maybe you need help. That's something that you need to communicate.
I spit on these pathetic feats. Far more satisfying to claim their baubles by force.
Oh, thank you for the follow! I think I'll have to reiterate that because I think I'm on an ad break.
Oh, was that the name of your artisan? How could you allow something so precious to be stolen?
It's just like a cartoonish evil character. Like twirly mustache.
You thieving cheat! You're no true claimant!
What does that make the foolish kitty who fell into my trap? If pitiful roars were all it took to claim the throne, you'd be first in line.
Now, brother. You shouldn't tease her. Look, the poor thing's on the verge of tears. Meow. Someone save me.
How rude! I'm gonna kill this guy. 100%. He's dead. Gone. Dead. I wish that didn't hit the helmet. Okay.
His scales are as thick as his skulls.
Howler says, good, thank you. Do you play also 14? If you do, where are you at, Howler? X says, damn, not even Yotsuyu or Hien. No, okay. From Doma, yes. Gotetsu, Yotsuyu, you know, Yugiri, even though she was introduced before. But yes, for them, I remember them. But for the Alamigo part, besides Monago, I can't tell you a single person. Future conversation between and my future wife. Her. I just need some space. Me. Okay, I'll see you in 7 months. I'm off in Costa Rica. There wouldn't be a problem with that. None whatsoever. I'm sure you being gone more than half the year will be completely fine. So you being a Dami Mommy was the only good part of Stormblood. I really liked her, and I really liked her story. The exciting part of Realm Reborn was tea time with Nanamo. Okay, I count that as, because that's post Realm Reborn. But yes, that whole post part was so boring until you get to that banquet, and that part was so good. That part, literally, I was like, oh, watching that. I wouldn't know if we're on an ad break. No, you wouldn't, because you're subbed. Actually, sorry, no. Not just Suyu, but also Blue Lizards. On and off, you're currently in Endwalker. Ooh, I really liked Endwalker. That was fun. I liked Shadowbringers and Endwalker the best. Okay. To be fair, most of the characters were from the Doma side. Yes, exactly. All the Doma side, I liked them. Like I liked Sadu. I liked Serena. I liked, I forgot his name, but the guy who's always looking for his moon. He was very funny. Bard main, but getting into Dark Knight. I started Dark Knight. I'm not very far in it, but it is really fun. Song request. Sure. What song would you like, Nova? I'll put it right after the cutscene. Fordola has the best Storm character introduced. in the character arc not named Yosuyu. Okay, I do remember her. I forgot her name, but I remember her. Once again, you never trust a Lalafell. You're actually right. Fordola is the goat. Fordola was good. I forgot about her. And Bakuja Ja can be my daddy any day. I'd go full gay for him. So you have Fordola, Minago, and the old guy that was the leader of the resistance. See, you don't even know his name, X! Shadowbringers was really good. Who was your favorite character in Shadowbringers, and who's your favorite character so far, Howler? Because everyone else from past expansions, exactly. Check Discord when you get minute songs in there. Okay. And then Dark has the best story jobs, hands down. All the other ones pale in comparison. So far, it's been really good. I haven't gotten very far because I'm trying to finish Dawn Trail. But then I'm going back to Dark Knight. But I like it so far. It's really good. Okay, let me check song request. Ooh, okay. Let me open it. I'm gonna pause the game. Okay, I'll have this ready, and then I'm gonna finish this cutscene, and then I'll play the song.
'Tis the blessed sibling's favorite tactic.
Actually, shoot him in the head. Even though LATS says otherwise.
Oh, you must tell me all about that.
I really like this protective sibling. Puppy wants to go out for a second. One sec.
That one's not to be underestimated.
They can do nothing while we have.
Impeccable timing.
Amachi, are you all right?
Where was I? Says Dark Knight has the best job story, hands down. All the other ones pale in comparison. Always says I agree. I've always main tanked in MMOs, so it's kind of my vibe. I just started tanking for the first time. I was usually a healer or DPS always. This is the first time I've started doing that. In all seriousness, though, you should give Claire Obscure a try. It's sure correct my top 5 RPGs of all time, maybe even top 5 in any game. It's easily one of the best, if not one of the best soundtrack of all time. Okay, cool. I will give that a try probably after I catch up to Dawn Traveler. But in all seriousness, send it to me in a DM so I remember. So when I have time, I will go and start playing it. That's the official Final Fantasy band, by the way. Yes, I know. They're going to be at the FanFest. LT, it's the only consistent job story that doesn't ever veer off into what the fuck land. What's the worst job quest? Or what's the one that veers off the most into what the fuck land? Also, Golem's in it, not the voice actor, not actual Golem. So not Andy Serkis. Heller says that's a tough question, lol. It's a tough question, but you need an answer. I wish I could experience that game for the first time. Playing it on expert for first playthrough was the best choice I made last year. Oh, Andy Serkis is the voice actor in Clair Obscur. Yes, I did not know that. That's super cool. He's really talented. I'm always really impressed with all his work. Warrior has the absolute worst job storyline. It's not great. I like the part with Curious Gorge and his Aura girlfriend. I thought that was funny, but that's really the only part I liked about it. Everything else was just kind of not good.
Aye, thanks to you.
I tried the normal at first, but it sucked. But I sucked and put it on baby mode. So fun. I often put things on baby mode because it's I'll have trouble with it.
These weaklings think they can defy us. We'll slaughter the lot of them.
Patience, brother. The keystone is ours. There is no need to fight this day. And Zoralja has left us hurting.
That's why I play Elden Ring with a seamless coupe. I haven't played Elden Ring in so long. I didn't get super far because I was playing on a partitioned Mac. I was playing on my MacBook because that's all I had at the time. And I partitioned it just so I could play it. Well, first it was so I could play Skyrim. Again. And then so I could play Elden Ring. Oh! Hi! How are you? Thank you so much for the raid! Hi!
No! I won't stop until I got these maggots and feed them their entrails.
If we fall here, we fail our siblings for nothing.
How's MSQ treating me? It's doing good. I had a very heartfelt moment. Gamer Chosen, thank you so much for following. Also, Howler, I don't know if you heard me thank you all earlier because I think it was an ad break, but thank you for following and thank you so much, Gamer Chosen, for following. Again, such a classic follow-up for Sky. A follow-up for Skyrim playthrough comment. It is. I played that game so many times with mods, without mods, vanilla, with the stupid mods, like the Thomas the Tank Engine mod. I've played that a lot. Do you have a favorite character in Dawntrail yet? I really like the very eccentric guy in with the Pelu Pelu. I think it was the Pelu Pelu people. The one who was like, oh my god, I can't believe I talked back to the third promise like that. I really like him. And he's like very Dobby Code and started smacking his head and stuff. I do like Lamont. I mean, Aaronville's not very Dawntrail because you met him before, but I like Aaronville. But I like Kona. I think he's really good. We're watching the part where, he's coming to save Lamont. And I really like that. I really like that he actually cares and that he's like, if I do this, you might lose your right to do the throne. He's like, well, I don't care if I have to lose my sister for it. No, thank you. Like, no, I don't want it. Thing you say to your Twitch viewers, but not your ex. Thank you for following me. Nova says, so far Sid is my favorite. I like Sid. Lyria says, yeah, he's funny. The one, that one character. Mimi says, I love me some Skyrim. I know, I love Skyrim. I sometimes find myself always going back to play. Maybe not the full thing, but like a good amount just to play through because it's always fun. Dontrell has some great characters. Yes, Kona is a treasure. He's such a good boy. He is such a good boy. It was so good. It was so nice to see him. I was actually just talking about that earlier, that like I really like. So I had this whole different scenario of what this was gonna be. Which part of it I wish some of it came true and happened. But I did really like how it showed that these two are close to each other. That Lamont, he calls her Lamati, so he calls her by that affectionate pet name. And then when they were trying to get the goldsmith or whatever they were trying to do over there, she's like, "Oh, I know things that this tribe likes. The food they like this, like this." So she like actually knew her brother really well, and I was like, I really like that they're like, loving siblings. They care about each other. Elatia says, I must be in the extreme minority that doesn't like Aaronville. Really? You don't like him? Why? What about him don't you like? Unless it's spoilers, then you can just say spoilers. Funny enough, Claire Obscure is knocking Skyrim out of my top 5. Oh! That's why I like Willamette a lot. I like learning about the different cultures of games like she does. I know, I do like it too. She's definitely very naive, and she's learning. I think that she'll definitely need like her brother by her side, and like Aaronville.
Do we give chase?
Be right back. Gotta get some food in me. Yes, go eat. Get some water. Get something to drink. Get some food.
We head back. Hamachi is safe, and that is what matters.
Oh, I wanted to ask, what's your fave Star Wars stuff? I saw you already like Star Wars. So, let's see. I started Clone Wars, like the animated show. I'm not very far on that, but I really like it. I have to say, I do really like the prequels. I know it's not as hot of a take anymore, like it used to be, but I do like the prequels a lot. But I'm really liking the Clone Wars, like a lot. And I really like seeing, youngish Anakin, be, have his own Padawan. I really like it, and I'm really enjoying that right now. I really like Rogue One also. I haven't finished it, but I like The Mandalorian. I never hated the prequels. I love them so much. I know, I really like them. I know it's not as, oh, cool, pew, 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 all the time. But the choreography, phenomenal. Like, with the lightsabers and everything, it's so good. It's so good. The choreography for all of it. I don't know, I really like there's more about the characters in it, and I think that's why I really liked it. I see why people dislike them, but they're still great to me. I know, I really like them. My fave short, I think, is Andor. If you ever watch it that we can go over go over and over and never get bored. Okay, cool. I'll definitely give that a watch. I heard it was pretty good. I haven't seen it yet, but I will add that to my list of things to watch. LT says, without going to spoiler, he's a very flat and predictable character. Aw, okay. Traveler says, wait a minute. First, Fern asked me to DM the show I watch, and now the video game I played is Fern just copying Traveler. Is Fern trying to take my soul? How did you know? You found out my master plan. Or does that mean you're gonna stop? Okay, be right back. Pizza time. Yeah, go get some pizza. So glad to see you unharmed, Lemity. Thank you again for coming to my rescue, Kona. And all of you too. Well, cool Jaja must be desperate indeed to resort to such aggressive tactics. I mean, it depends on how much of my soul is consumed. What's the percentage I can consume? I shouldn't have been so careless. I underestimated him. It cost me a keystone. Ronjantine upended his life so I could accomplish the Moblin's feat. He believed in me, believed in my cause, and I've let him down. Not how much, like, how, like, the method. I would say how, what is acceptable, but I do have some ideas. Sir Jaja was somehow involved in this. I'll never forgive him for putting our sister in danger. He will have forfeited his right to be called brother. As for the shirt, see that drink bottle, traveler? That's you and your soul. As for the method, I'm sure you could do the math. God, I can't get away with anything today. I have a joke that they're containing myself. She's doing it on purpose now. Give me 1 second. I will be right back. Okay, I'm back. Hi, Fluffy. Welcome back. Okay, I was gonna play that song. Ooh. I just saw the Legos. They look so cool. Okay, well, let's see. Let me pause my game audio real quick. And I'll open that. And then... Would Fern rather in a relationship... Make sure I'm out of it. Would Fern rather in a relationship date someone who's super obsessed with Lord of the Rings to the point where they want to have a Hobbit-themed movie night where you both wear Hobbit clothes, or B, date a 10 who connects with you emotionally on all levels and max out your credit card on his own Final Fantasy XIV account for mounts? The first one sounds fun in general. I think that a date night, Hobbit-themed movie night, would be really cute. But the connects with you emotionally is great on all levels. Except for maxing out my credit card. You've never watched Lord of the Rings? We should do a watch movie night. Nova says, I'm down, ma'am. Perfect. I mean, to be fair, if you had access to his account, it could also mean you'd have all the mounts. I guess, but maxing out the credit card is not good. Even if it was for my account. Buying me all the mounts? Sure. Maxing out the credit card to do it? Not so much. Am I there? Where am I? Okay. Welcome back. Thank you. Coming back. How was pizza? It's gone now. I'm sad. Is it gone because you ate it, or is it gone because someone else ate it? Because those are different types of sad. One's sad because you wish there was more. The other is tremendously upset, sad because you didn't get any pizza. Good song choice, Nova. Okay. Turn the game audio back on. There we go. was half sausage, half pepperoni. It's good. You don't want me requesting songs, the chaos that would ensue. No, no, no. I kind of want to know. We're using channel points or whatever for song requests, because I don't have it officially set up yet, but I will eventually. What kind of chaos? I'm worried. I am a little worried, but I'm also intrigued. Shout you out yourself. Shout out to myself? How do I shout out myself? Oh, I'm not tuned there. Where is this? Where am I? Where is that? How do I get there? Oh, there we go. Literally right there. That's fine. No, not officially, not yet. But we've been doing it unofficially. I mean, if there is one, then go ahead and do it, but I don't think there's an official one yet. But that's the plan to implement it. That just means I actually have to, like, stay awake long enough after I finish streaming so I can set stuff up, or at least, like, learn to set stuff up, because, like, everything I'm doing is on the fly. I'm learning everything as I go. Alright. My song is Best Song by John the Jewel. Oh yeah, it can be overwhelming. For sure, because, like, you know, I started this up about a little over a month ago. And, like, trying to do everything, it's like, oh, well, like, I didn't know about overlays. Like, I didn't know about, you know, anything. My audio was terrible because I first started OBS and I didn't know any of the settings for it. And so, like, I'm still kind of really learning as I go, and, like, you know, a lot of people like Nova have helped me, like, a lot. So did Mr. Mimi, D, and Mimi both helped me a lot. Nova helped me set up the whole thing through OBS, so then once I transfer back over there, like, you know, it's been, like, super helpful, because a lot of it is just, like, I have no clue where to start. Like, it's not even, like, I don't know, you know, I could always look stuff up, but, like, there's so much I just don't know. Nice people. Yeah, no, very nice. It's really nice. And I feel like so far everybody I've met have been super cool and, like, really helpful. Let me see if I can find that song. Oh god, I'm Traveler, I see the picture of it. I don't okay. Let me mute the game audio, even though it's not playing right now, but I'm gonna.
This is the best song ever made in the world. This is the best song ever made in the world.
Where did you find this?
Other songs are good, even some are really good, but they are not the best songs ever made in the world. It has a lot of good beats and a lot of good singing, and the music is so good that even scientists don't know what it is. You can listen to it.
Where did you find this?
On a bike or on a different bike. You can dance to it anytime, in the morning or with your arms. You can also dance to it at other times, like at lunch. What are you gonna have for I'm gonna have two soups. If you already haven't noticed, soup is my favorite food. I also really like my watch, but my favorite song is this song. This is the best song ever made in the world. This is the best song ever made in the world. Other songs make people dance like Beyonce and M&M's, but they are not the
Oh my god, it's 3
best
minutes
song
long.
ever made in the world. If you like listening to songs with your ears, well, this is the song for you. You can listen to it while you jog or while you're running away from cars. My friend who is a mailman even likes this song. I guess a lot of
This is
people
a classic.
live here 'cause he stands on his corner a lot. If you like eating sandwiches,
Oh!
you probably like this song.
Because I have seen the leak.
Like sandwiches, this
Um,
song is not made out of glass. A glass sandwich, that would be gross. I'll just stick with soup.
I do know this guy.
I mentioned soup's my favorite food. Oh yeah, I did.
Okay, no wonder he looked very a little familiar. I have
Made in the world.
it's taco.
This is the best song ever made in the world. Other songs have different instruments, like guitar or girl, but they are not the best songs ever made in the world. If you like this
Okay,
song
no
a lot,
wonder he
say
looked
that you like it a
familiar.
lot. I like it a lot. And if you think this song's the best, have a bowl of soup with me. Oh boy, that is good soup. And if you think the song's the best in the world, have a second bowl of soup with me.
I haven't seen that show in like I mean I watched it all the way through,
That is
but
also good soup. I tricked you, I don't even like soup, but you thought I did. Oh boy. I'm so good at tricking people.
What's his
and
name?
thinking
Jason
that I like
Mazzuccas
soup.
is
Ever
Raffi,
since
right?
the whole
In
family
that?
got drowned,
That's the
it's my
first time I saw
favorite
him in
thing to do.
anything. And then in every other thing I ever watched him in, he plays like the same like unhinged character.
This is the best song ever made in the world. Also, my best friend got killed when he got hit with a snake.
What?
This is the best song ever made in the world.
I think it's Jason Mazzuccas or something like that. Yeah. Need to check that my slip doesn't. And this is when we don't let Traveler choose things. I feel like if anything, you did that as a point. Third area. One of them is going to be the Golden City-ish area. Around here. Don't know what those other two are going to be. We're traveling along the road of music. Exactly, Olivia. Oh, Traveler, do you have any cool pictures from I know you're in Florida, but from where you were at in Florida earlier? Were you able to do anything fun and take any cool pictures? Giant chicken. It's a snake chicken. Travis says, I was in Tampa. I think I already posted. That's pretty. Yeah, pictures. I think I posted some hockey pictures. Yeah, you did. And pictures from the WWE show in the Discord already. That's mainly what you did. Okay. I just didn't know if you did anything else. But I left the battery charger for the camera at the hotel, so I need to get another one before I can take more pictures. Oh no, that sucks. And there's the puppy. She wants in again. Hear stuff outside doesn't mean. What are you gonna do? Go fight a coyote? You'll lose. Giant chicken. Says imagine all the chicken tenders. Many tenders. So many tenders. At least 2. The dog heard the best song ever in the world and had to come and listen. Kyrie, is that true? Battle rage for 10 days and 10 nights. Is it supposed to be like a Quetzalcoatl? I do enjoy things that come in 2 and are tender. I'm sure you do. Alright, Traveler's off to the sleeps. Good night, Traveler. It was nice talking to you. Have a good sleep. Enjoy the final fantasizing. I will, thank you. Make sure you send me the game if you haven't already. Kyrie, what are you doing? Food for you up there. I feel like this is rough. I was way more absorbed into the story for Shadowbringers and Walker so far. My original theory for this was that Nortrail is settling it. It kind of is. So my original theory was, which I guess I'm completely wrong, was that this area was going to be super cyberpunk or like steampunk, kind of super advanced. And no spoilers, right? So don't tell me if I'm right or wrong. But, well, this part's obviously wrong, right? But that's what I thought it was going to be because you know, I see other people with like cyberpunk clothes also, and I was like, oh, it has to be this, it has to be that. We've already had like advanced cities, like it'd be really cool, far away. It would explain why we don't have it, and you know, but that wasn't the case. And then I thought that it was a lot of propaganda. I was thinking that when they were showing the different pillars, like the 6 different plates and everything, I thought it was a whole bunch of propaganda, and they're like, the giants went away, and you know, we don't know why they went. They originally lived here, but now they're gone. We don't know why they're gone. I thought it was colonialism, and that the king sent the Dawn servant, sent them away or ran them out, and then he like somehow united people together, but like not in the super peaceful way that he was talking about. And then that he adopted children from different tribes, so they would all be like, oh, like your child or your race has an opportunity to rule the throne, so they would all stay in line, was what I thought this was. It does not seem like that is correct, which is unfortunate. And I thought it was going to be more political, and like he was doing these bad stuff for what he thought was the best for his country. And then Wuklamot would like slowly realize, you know, that all this stuff was propaganda. That's where I thought we were going, and that is not where we're going, unfortunately. But, you know. Alatia says, you'll be more invested once you're past the halfway mark of Based on Trail. Mr. Mimi says, that'd be more interesting way to spend the first half of the expansion, and it fits with the writing quality of the past. Well, because I honestly thought that's where we're going, and like, not that to say that the king was necessarily a bad person, but like, he was shadier, you know? And, you know, here she is so naive, and not only is she naive about her own country, but she's naive about what her father's doing and about like the true history of it. It's what I thought this was. And I was so sure of myself. I really was. I was so sure. And I'm wrong. Ooh. What mount is that? That's a cool mount. Oh, that's Ixion. Okay. I think that's one that you can get from those Moogle ones, right? From these stuff, right? The irregular tombstones? Or is that you get that somewhere else? I just found out about those yesterday. About these. To get my Endwalker mounts, but those will have to wait until after I catch up to Dawn Trail. My deadline is fastly approaching. I will say one criticism I have that isn't spoilery because you've already experienced. A big problem I have with Dawn Trail up to this point is the lack of conflict. Toral is a nation at peace. Interesting conflicts and stories we could have already been resolved. I do not believe you can tell compelling MMO narrative without conflict. I agree. There's also no stake. It's in the Google event right now, is what the person said. Okay, cool. I do think going in with a conflict is more interesting That's why I think that if there was a seedy underbelly of this, it would make it more interesting as you're slowly discovering things aren't as they seem. Would make it more compelling and more interesting, I think. That is not what I want. Okay. Where is that person? The little conflict we get between the candidates is the only engagement we get for now. Yeah, and so I also think what another good thing would be that the Scions, like, for example, Thancred and Orangier, if they were like, hey, we don't think Wuklamuk is a good ruler, she's too naive to whatever, for like the good of the nation and everybody else, it's going to impact Charlian, it's going to impact, Eorzea, it's going to impact everything else. I think Kona should be the ruler, and they have like, they're very determined to do it. And, obviously them also being Charlian educated, they'd have, maybe a preference for him and everything. And, something like that where you're like actually butting heads with the opposing Scions versus them just being here like, whatever. I did like when they closed the rocks on the dungeon. I thought that was cool. But I wish it was a little bit more like we're doing this for a reason and not just because we're like mercenaries, basically. I think that would be better. And like where we had to fight them, where they actually had these beliefs, in it. Elatia says, the little conflict we do get between the oh yeah, it's the only excitement. Deliria says, the biggest thing to consider is that they did tell us before Dawn Trail came out the conflict wouldn't be as massive. It was supposed to be more of a vacation. I've heard it referred to as the beach episode, which is kind of true. But if they're gonna give us a beach episode, then I feel like it should be more character driven with our other Scions, because I feel like I was super excited to find out Kryl was coming with us, because I wanted to learn more about her, and they dropped a little bit in it, like she was raised by her grandfather, that, she doesn't know her parents and everything, and I thought that was really cool, but she hasn't had much to do yet. Like, I wish we learned more about her, and I wish her story was more involved and, like, running congruently with Wuklamuk's, I think that would be really cool if you got to learn more about her. Elatia says, Scions are always too yes men at times, yeah. To me, it would have been way more interesting if Uljaja had just recently passed and 3 siblings were leading various factions in the civil war for the Dawn Throne, but that's just me. No, that would be good too. Or if he was like too sick and like, or even if it's like, oh, I don't know who to crown, as the next Dawn servant, even if he's like alive, but sick or dying or something like that, where it's like they have these factions would be fine, but I do think it would be better him being dead. And then Wuklamuk could be the underdog, so like other people, the other 2-headed ones could be supporting the 2-headed guy because they were originally the right to rule. And then the Miracle Son, everybody wants him because he's a strong leader, and other people want Kona, and then almost nobody wants, Wuklamuk and her being the underdog, and we're helping the underdog. I do think that would be cool, and you'd have to fight off various factions, and then maybe Wuklamuk is worried because it's like it's her people she's fighting, even though they chose her siblings and the other guy's side, they're still her people. Yeah, the pacing is definitely not the best in Dawn Trail, but honestly could say that about most expansions. Some of the expansions are pretty slow also. I know Stormblood was rough for me. I will give this about Dawn Trail, I like the characters more than I like Gotetsu and Suyu and Yukiri a lot, and Hien, but like that's the Doma portion of it. But the beginning of it, it's like, whatever. I didn't care that much. I definitely like these characters more. Yeah, but the cross stuff will happen. Okay, cool. I'm excited for that. A lot of the juice war squeezing comes later, which is a shame because a lot of people end up skipping the cutscenes before they get the drink. Okay. I know, Suyu. I broke my heart when she says that she's too far gone to be redeemed. You should have seen me. I was in tears. It hurt so bad. And like her story the whole time, like, she's like terrible, in the beginning I was like, damn, but then you find out more about her. I was like, well, no wonder. Like, this makes sense. Yeah, Part of me thinks they didn't want to show a civilization based on in a constant state of tribal warfare. I cried too, yeah. And then Gotetsu being sad afterwards and everything with her. Suyu is the definition of I can fix her. I will give you that. Everybody else, when they're like Athena, who else were we talking about? It was Athena, someone else, and we're like, oh, I can fix her. And I'm like, no. I'll give it to Suyu. Suyu, definitely. I feel like I can fix her. Omega says I hear Athena. Mother. Are you an Athena sip? I mean, it's not like they showed much of Latam native or post-independence. They've gotten in trouble with indigenous cultures in the past. Oh, I didn't know that. I mean, for me so far, like I guess it's different, but is that poison in her cup or is it normal? It's normal, but I could put poison in it. This session is keeping me from raging in ranked battles and duel up. Keep going. Okay, so I have a question for you, Omega. For where'd I put it? For Athena, mother, at what point with her were you like, yes, that's what I want, 1000%? There was Mog Station item they got sued for because it was based on obscure Native American culture in Alaska. Really? And the New World set was viewed as racially insensitive. I guess, but like this seems very kind of Aztec Mayan based more than anything. I don't know, like I don't know. It doesn't seem, I mean, I know it's mixed a lot of native stuff. It doesn't seem very racially insensitive in my opinion, but it could have been different earlier, but you know, I don't know. And I do understand there's definitely stuff where you're just like, woof, yikes, with certain things that they've done in the past. Or, you know, not Square Enix specifically, but like game developers and stuff. I'm still waiting for an arepa food item. I know! And like, oh, an Incan, sorry. Also definitely Incan. X said it's magical Peru, yes. 1000%. I was actually thinking about it. No, it's actually more Incan than anything. I didn't mention alcohol. You jumped in the video wanting it. Shake my head. You said poison. That's what I assumed you meant, Elatia. What else was I gonna say? Oh, and if you want some yeah, it was a side glare for me right after the fight. That's exactly what got you hot and bothered immediately. If I want some fun, go to the forum and ask what country are arepas from and enjoy. That's funny. I could do so many Peruvian jokes. Another culture lesson. I did mean that, but I wasn't asking you. For some reason, Peru is always laughed at. Why is Peru laughed at? I have a friend who's from Peru. She has very sad, horrific stories with animals that are never her fault, but like things just happen to her pets. And so we always joke about when she's around our animals. We're like, I don't know, you should be allowed to be near animals. But the poor girl, it's never her fault. She just has really bad luck. She had a little marmoset, right? And so she called her changuito, you know, the little one. And like, yeah, but some people just get pet cursed, and I feel bad for them. I know. Oh, Fluffy's gonna call it for tonight. Take care, especially. Thank you. Okay, good night. Good night, Fluffy. Have a good rest. Have a good sleep. I know. I feel bad because something happens to all her pets, and usually in a very kind of dark comedy kind of way. Like you're like, no way, that's real. But you know, you see it in her face, and you're like, oh shoot. So yeah, like it sucks. But I've never heard like people like having Peru be like a joke. I don't know if it's just like, I'm not sure. I don't think I ever have. I haven't heard any jokes about Peruvian. One of those, my dog's girlfriend's goldfish jumped out of the aquarium and stove kind of moment. 1000%. Yeah, no, she... Why did I not put this on the TV sooner? Is it better on the TV? But... I could just chill, lay in bed and watch the stream? Yeah! But yeah, 100%. It's one of those, oh, my goldfish tragically died, jumped on the stove kind of moments. Like, literally everything has, like, her fish, her rabbit, her marmoset, her cat, her dog, like, everything. You're just like, geez, I don't think you should be allowed to have pets. Like, you're not doing anything to them, but stuff keeps happening to them. I just don't think you're meant to have a pet. Remember, everyone, Echo is Mommy Lizard. What Mommy says is truth. Stares at Nova. I must have my dog, Mommy Nova. Bye. What? Yo, why am I being mentioned here, said Nova? I'm also probably going to call it in about 10-15 minutes. I do have to get up early for work tomorrow. But I will be on tomorrow, probably 4:30 Pacific time. But I got everything fixed. Mentioning it, Nova, because you're the one who wants me to get a Dami Mommy. Look at the bot calling the kettle black. Hey, Spermosis, what about it? I do love the dad jokes. So get in the kettle, Nova. They kind of look like they're Weird Land Zora from Zelda. Like, I'm pretty sure that's their hair. But it kind of looks like a Zora tail fin. Sounds like a booby trap, my favorite kind of trap. They remind me of goldfish. They do! Like those telescope goldfish with the big eyes on the side of their head. Well, because it has boobies in it, so... so it can't be all bad. No, does that mean is it echoes? Stares at Echo. I mean, I didn't set up the trap, but... Oh, man. No, I'm just the bait. Okay, I'm okay with being the bait. To me, they kind of look like you were saying, Elatia, they kind of look like goldfish. I feel like they could be, like, Goron, Zora crossbreeds. But with, like, a telescope goldfish Zora. Anyway, before I go and get distracted again, there's an echo. Good night, Fluffy. Sleep well. I'll see you soon. Elatia, so that's both horrifying and accurate. It is accurate, right? They look like Goron bodies, but they've got this kind of Zora-ish feature about them. With the goldfish eyes, and their hair kind of looks like a Zora fin. Telling you, I don't know. I don't want to know who made the first one. That is not information I need in my life. But that's what happened, and that's how these exist. Noah says, you're already distracted. Bobby says, nah. Nova says, you just proved my point. Olivia says, what came first? In which way? Or more like who? Okay. Which do you think was which? Which do you think was the female? Which was the male? Was it a female Goron or a female Zora? Gorons are kind of genderless-ish. Or at least they appear to be. You know. When does the goldfish come to... A goldfish Zora! So you know how there's like the whale Zoras? There's like the manta ray Zoras. There's... You know, so there's a goldfish Zora somewhere out there. That's where the goldfish comes in. All right, night night. Before y'all start something, good night. I mean, typically starts off with the so it's usually them who comes first. Nova! They were saying that these were giants. I thought they were going to be bigger. Because these are like the height of like Ashen's originally. There's an Death by Snoo Snoo, I rest my case. Okay. I feel like fish people are more looked at as female, so I guess that settles it. Okay. So we got the female Zora and a male Goron. This looks like it could be a Zelda character. Some sort of, you know, race in Zelda. 1000% in my opinion. Thanks for keeping company. I hit 4 silver. Yay! Congrats! Omega, who besides Athena, who else are your favorite characters and why? Oh, hello! Oh, trade. Oh, my God. Are you serious? Thank you! I have monies. Okay, hot take. My all-time... It's Lena. Thank you! I'm half expecting an Athena cutscene. One, Athena from cutscene 2. Which one is Lena? Real quick, let me check. I forgot. Is she? Oh, is she the? Oh, her. 100%. I like her. I'm making to give it away because I never spend it. Thank you. You came in literally like just this angel that fell out of the sky. Just give me money. Yes, Graha's right-hand lady. Fluffy says, cough, Daddy Emmett, cough as I leave. No, it says bed. You're even more proving my point. The right hand he never got to use. I got milk to sprout early. Oh, you're so sweet. It's a long story why. No, I want to hear the story. Or is it because she's hot? Vera. You like bun girls. End the story. There you go. Sure, is it longer than her ears? So? Oh, that's so cool. Yugiri Mistwalker, I rest my case. That's a good one. I like Yugiri. For me, Emmett Selk, Rangier, Stola. But those are like pretty normal ones. Have you seen the Lowrider Mount? No! Which one? Or is it the 15 one? I've seen the 15 one. that's the one you're talking about, then yes. If it's not, then no, I have not. How am I already at the 3rd area and I've only been to 1 dungeon so far?
God, that is one tall mountain. And we're supposed to climb it?
Farther. Komar. Tuliorlu. Korogar.
There aren't a lot of dungeons pre-100, to be honest. Damn, really?
He's speaking the old Yokhui tongue. The words are...
Okay, cool. I don't know if you can hear me.
Though your words are crude and cumbersome, I use them for your benefit. You are a claimant in this right of succession.
That's right.
Then, if you die, Tuliola loses a potential ruler.
That's a dark thing to say, friend. I get the feeling you don't share the opinions of the other Yokhui we've met.
We do not grovel
shit.
before Galul, Jar Jar, like those shameless lapdogs. My brethren and I.
The Giants have their own factions too, it seems.
Before I started playing 14, my now FC leader was playing through post Shadowbringers with that epic trial.
You think your kin weak for showing deference to my father, but they do not follow the man.
Post that fight, I was seeing Leon say for Graha in tears, and when I said I want to play 14, so I did. My FC leader made it possible for me to play 14, sending me a PS4 from the US all the way to the Philippines with 14 installed. That's so sweet. That's really sweet. That's really nice. But that scene also made me cry. I watched that and that made me cry. Hear me out, because you know the crease that forms above the thigh on the outside when a thicker woman is sitting. And hence in honor of her. That's a really good one, though. I like it.
This is peace they respect. A peace they always wanted, which they realized could be had right here.
I have this. Shadowbringers is indeed sobbing bringers, 100%. Back, welcome back.
They are unworthy of bearing our legacy. I will reclaim the glory of our people.
I mean, am I wrong, though? Shadowbringers is pain. It really is.
Promise.
I know you're not wrong.
Stop! I don't want to fight you.
Then die on your knees. Opportunistic vermin seek to feast on us, do you?
This was coming from a non-reverse Final Fantasy fan. Imagine seeing you fight the world. Like, when I was watching the first time, I was like, why are you in the game? Pelletier says this fucking bird.
I snap this day.
Looks like an amethyst bird. It's cool.
That's right.
Little baby Picto. I'm guessing this bird is annoying. That, as Titus would say, is my story.
Why do you help us?
I didn't put
Fuck
much
that bird.
thought
You don't
into
even
it.
know why you're saying
My
fuck that
legs were
bird.
moving before I knew what was happening. I suppose I feared you'd die before we had the chance to get to know each other. Before I could learn more about you.
And here I am 5 minutes later, Omega, from Aether Cactar Savage Raider. I haven't done any savages yet, but like Mimi said, I'm gonna catch up to Dawn Trail. I'm gonna do some savage raids then. If you guys want to savage raid with me while you laugh at my pathetic pathetic self. That was literally about to say that. Hell yeah, savage raiding is fun. I'm excited for it. I can't wait till I get to it though. I don't know why we're saying fuck that bird, but fuck that bird. Omega says, I call being dibs on being your Dragoon. Go for it! You gonna floor tank for me?
To what end?
With me?
That's simple.
Because I'll be on the floor.
If we
I'll be
just hold
tanking
around,
while floor tank.
It's the best way for us to become friends. How is he?
He'll live. Not quite ready to walk under his own strength, however.
Yeah! You could be my ninja.
If you could stay and tend to him, the rest of us will continue on to Woko Zormor.
Understood. Be careful up there.
This changes nothing. We will not forsake our conquest.
Cleared all Dawn Trail Savage raids from 1 through 12 through Party Finder. That's how I met Mimi and the fam. Oh! That's so cool! I end up being a Viper main once I get it. Yeah, I think I'm gonna be most likely Viper main also. So we can teach each other how to Viper. Yeah, Mimi came in and I got to meet everybody else and it's been so much fun. Like, Mimi has been so helpful. Mimi and Mr. Mimi have been so helpful. So is everybody else. Everybody with the whole fam has been super nice and super friendly and like I've had a great time.
As you like. You want to kill me, you're welcome to try. But right now, you might want to worry about your comrade.
On a mountain of that size, there are bound to be creatures even I've never heard of. I'll trust you to lead the way.
Then we climb. Gefurler is waiting.
I promise this cutscene is probably almost over, but you would know. That way, if you're still there waiting, I appreciate you waiting, if you are. Woohoo! I'm Sage main, but did Viper, and now I'm main Ninja. Ooh, does anybody want to join me for this? Does that mean I can slither into your Chamber of Secrets? Woo! Ooh! That's so cool! And you've got a coral in it! That's cool! How do you get that? That's super cool. I love it. I love it. Do you want to do the trial with me? Does anybody want to do it with me? I'm in Midgar Somewhere. Or if anybody's in Ether, I can put up a party finder. All I can hear is because I'm a lowrider. I'm also in my head playing here. You know what? We're gonna play lowrider. I'm gonna play. No, that's not the song I'm looking for. Where is it? Is that not what it's called? Am I dumb? Don't answer that. Okay, found it. Okay. This is what I was thinking. I love it. Okay. You want to register us for this? Almost, I'm party leader. Just kidding. I'm party leader. Let's go. Wait, am I? Is that only us? Did I go in unsynced? Oh no, okay, just popped that quickly, okay. Only real ones know this song. I'm glad I'm not the only old one here. I was just thinking about it, but I didn't know the name of the song. I was pretty sure it was called Lowrider, but I wasn't sure. Oops, I thought it was a trial. I heard it on George Lopez, same. It's the perfect first time dungeon music. honestly probably could have grabbed those also. Oh, I guess we're blocked here. Just kidding. Ooh. Do we go behind the ice? This looks like a Pokemon to me. Here, so I'm moving here. Ah, got it. What? Point of view, if Wigglytuff had a Galarian form. Yeah, kind of. I was thinking Wigglytuff and Frostmoth. Okay, I don't know where I'm supposed to go. Oops. My bad. Sorry. A hint of Abomasnow, yeah! Okay. Get rid? Yes, okay. Okay. As far as you can go? Oh no, we can go up. Just kidding. Meg, have you been playing not Power fucking Pokopia? Palcopia. Exactly. Ooh. Big jump. I do really like the amethyst growing on them. Very pretty. Burb. Her morning routine is listening to Rihanna. Ah! Oh, we stack? Okay. Thank you! Being covered in crystals. Ah, fuck. Fuck this bird. The horror stories of randoms in here are endless. Really? The bird is dead. Or iguana. As far as we can go. What are some of the horror stories? I like to hear them. Also, my comment about the goldfish not being giant enough will soon be put to rest. Okay. Oh, I died. We all here? Oh. Wait. People not using their brain for stacking donuts. I mean, I started running away first, and then I went, oops. That's what happens. But this is also my first time in this one. I'm also not the best at mechanics. I have to do them a couple times before I'm like, oh, okay, for sure. I forget about a lot of them. Got it. Thank you. First time makes sense, so it's okay. Definitely been in dungeons with people that it's like, this is a Realm Reborn dungeon, you should have it down, and you're like, your end game, so you should have it down. A World of Darkness, goddamn, 100%. Though sometimes that's, you know, because people are being a little too greedy on stuff, but there's people I know who either purposely or not, mess up the Bone Dragon. Interject repellent. 100%. I've seen so many people not do stuff, or they melt all the ice and stuff. I get all the new people. I get their first times. I get the sprouts and also, but like, you have a mentor on you. Come on.
Elector of the Dawn Servant, prepare to be tested.
Here's my giant goldfish. Okay, let me see the scale. Let me see the scale on him. That is a giant goldfish. You are correct. It is quite larger of a goldfish than... This is what I was expecting. What do those slabs do?
Chronicles of
like that shifting.
Take the measure of your resolve. Implacable strength of the mountain, be mine!
Are we supposed to grab him? Okay. Ah. Yes. Bad. Some of them are just babies in comparison. The green one. Two of them. No, oh, no, 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 no. Damn it. No! Touch his balls. Woo! Died so many times this. I'm so embarrassed. That one I made the wrong choice when selecting where to go. Ooh. Thank you. Thank you for helping me with that dungeon. I died a billion times, so thank you. Oh, no, no problem. I'm okay with waiting. No worries.
Very good, claimant. Once more, I name myself Gur Fulur, High Luminary to my people, and chosen Elector of the Dawn Servant.
You are much bigger than the others in the village.
That's me.
All Yokui were once my equal in size, but ever since we were decimated by disease, it is rare to see a child reach our former stature.
You speak of the contagion which afflicted the Shaktural expedition. The one recorded in your murals.
It is a chapter of our history that is entangled with the legend of the Golden City.
I've heard that legend originated with the Yokhui. Is this true?
With the visions our ancestors had, to be precise. Preceding the campaign into Shak Tural, many were visited by dreams of glittering splendor. They described a paradise that knew neither war nor famine, where people lived lives of eternal happiness. A single dreamer might have been dismissed, but when dozens, if not hundreds, spoke the same, the luminaries became convinced it was divine revelation.
Then the expedition.
Its purpose was to find the City of Gold. Yes, help was marshaled from all the territories under our control. Lands were scoured on a massive scale.
Ah, little wonder the legend is so similar across Tural. Those involved with the search would have passed the stories down to their children.
Another claimant, I see. I will test your worth, as I have tested those who came before you.
Here and now, I think he means.
Yeah, we're just like, get the fuck out of the way. Like, no thank you, not a second time. They went drink some ancient fermented milk. It's like, okay, let's go again. I know, right?
For you and your sister's success in performing the feat of proof, you both shall be rewarded.
Three to go.
How
Green Starburst has been acquired.
to race thee and thine to the summit. Though mayhap not whilst being hounded by Bakul Jaja and his minions.
Again, that swine shows his disdain for the right.
Strangely, despite his eagerness to antagonize us, he withdrew as soon as we fought back in earnest. I cannot fathom what he was trying to achieve. On a similar note, I'm also curious as to why you chose the peak of Warcore Zormor for the conclusion of this feat.
Just a bunch of kids collecting candy for the throne.
The earlier stages saw us learn the history of the Yokhui. Does this location also hold some special meaning for your people?
Yes, it is a place of great significance.
Like how I totally said I was gonna go to bed before 9 o'clock.
All these monuments.
And then I decided to do a dungeon.
Every high luminary before me is enshrined in this earth. Alongside them are the heroes who bravely stood their ground.
1 hour ago, I know, right?
Brought ruin to Urkopacha 8 decades past.
That explains why there are so many.
Zorolja, I should have known you'd arrive here first.
Ah! Third promise. How relieved I am to find you in good health.
Zorolja, you bastard! I should end you here and now!
Remember where you are. You will mind your conduct, or you will leave.
Off the face of the mountain, just picking her up by the scruff and just phew.
Right.
That's how I'm imagining it.
Sorry.
I see no reason to delay further. Show me my father's sepulchre.
Papa has a grave?
So pretty up here.
Upon this monument are inscribed the names of those who sealed away the monstrous Valigarmanda, your fathers included.
Gulul Jaja, Master of Resolve and Reason, Champion of Peace.
Look at this one. Kettenram, Navigator of Uncharted Oceans.
Do you ever get to fight the chicken nugget?
Elemental
Or the future
explorer.
chicken nugget?
Does this mean he joined Galul Jaja on his travels?
Kafkiwa, Seeker of the Unknown. How strange to see your name here.
What's that?
It was
Nuggets.
unheard of to build living sepulchres for those who were not Yokwi. But their great deed demanded recognition.
Master of Resolve and Reason, Champion of Peace? Papa really did some amazing things.
He carved his path with martial skill.
Yet it was clever thinking which allowed him to trap Valigarmanda within its own ice magics.
Martial skill and clever thinking. I can't compete with Zorolja's mastery of the Head of Resolve's techniques. And when it comes to knowledge, Kona's the one who most takes after the Head of Reason.
Just frozen nuggies right now.
Is there anything that I've gotten from Papa? Something I do better than the others?
Be cool if we could defrost them and make some nuggies.
Of course. Papa's love for peace, for his people. That is what he's given me. And I'm fighting to preserve the peaceful Tural he built.
Sounds like chicken nuggies to me.
What in the hells was that?
You must return to Warlar's Echo immediately. Valigarmanda has broken free.
I presume that was about the unholy sound?
Valigarmanda is free.
Chicken nuggies, chicken nuggies.
There, now!
I don't think nuggies are supposed to make any sound like crunch. It's a big crunch! That could be just a really big crunch. Or maybe that's a protest of being turned into chicken nuggies. Maybe it's a little on the rare side right now. We just need to cook it up a little bit more. Best nuggets go crunch because they're crispy.
Fortuitous.
Exactly.
We have been gifted an opportunity to outpace our rivals.
Okay. I think I'm gonna call it a night. We'll continue with the chicken nugget adventure tomorrow. I'll be on probably around 4 to 5-ish, depending on what time I get off of work. Everything. But I will hopefully see you guys tomorrow. And then, yeah, thank you for hanging out. Thank you for helping me. Thank you for the gil. Thank you. Honestly, thank you for all your help. Good night, everybody. Hopefully I'll see you guys tomorrow. Night.